guys, how's it going?
Welcome to episode 21 of the Doomgoryum Report.
21.
Tonight we've got a special, brought to you by the guys from Doomgoryum's Horror Emporium, by the way.
I'm Happy Wax.
Axe Master.
Jimmy.
Tonight we got a special flick. We've been getting some requests to do some of the classics to educate some of the younger viewers out there on some of the classics. So tonight we're going to do a film that to some of you might need no introduction. 1979, Zombie. Director Lucio Fulci. In the cast we have Tissa Farrow as Ann Bowles, Ian McCulloch as Peter West, Richard Johnson as Dr. Menard, and Al Cliver as Brian Hall, and Arette Gay as Susan Barrett. So
Arette.
I don't know how you pronounce it, but
Doesn't matter.
all right.
Okay.
Trailer time.
Sure. Alright.
Ahoy there! This is the Harbor Patrol. Anyone on board?
Yes, it looks abandoned.
One more step and I'm gonna blast you. Now freeze where you are!
Yes, it's my father's boat.
And how long since you last spoke to him?
Well, we have to go to Matul. We're trying to locate Anne's father. She hasn't heard from him for some time.
That's not a cool place to hit.
I'm going to tell everyone that you're the one who's crazy. Demented, cruel, evil stuff. What exactly did my father die of, Dr. Menard? And the boat's crew, what happened to them?
What's about the dead coming back to life again and having to be killed a second time?
These violence, fantastic legends, voodooism, zombies.
Voodoo's just superstitious horseshit.
Now, whatever it is, it makes the dead stand up and walk. I've seen it with my own eyes.
The father of my father always said, when the earth spit out the dead, they will come back to suck the blood from the living.
I'm so scared we're not going to make it off this island.
They're coming back to life. They're everywhere.
Whatever it is, it makes the dead stand up and walk.
Stiff.
Music.
Good music, good soundtrack.
Excellent
Good
soundtrack.
score.
Go ahead.
Well, I enjoyed this movie. We actually saw it last night at a screening here in the old good old town of London, Ontario, where we live. And yeah, we went and saw a midnight screening yesterday. Now, we had both seen this movie probably
100 times.
Yeah, prior to this, but I'll be honest, I've never seen it on the big screen.
No, it was pretty cool.
And it was in 35mm film, and I was pretty impressed with how the film looked. And the sound was a bit off, a little loud, but I mean, it was pretty awesome to see it on the big screen. And yeah, I mean, I love this movie. I mean, it's well, it's no Dawn of the Dead, you know what I mean? But it was right up there as one of my favorite all-time zombie movies.
You know what I like about Fulci's zombies is they're way grosser. They look way grosser than the Dawn of the Dead zombies or the Romero zombies. They're not just gray.
Yeah.
They're decayed, they're rotted, they've got worms and bugs crawling on them.
They're probably exactly what you'd look like right when you come out of the ground. You know what I mean? Worms on you. Yeah, like you said. So
my favorite part is when they start coming out of the ground, when they're in the cemetery, where they start sitting up and all that really cool stuff.
Yeah, and they don't really bust out. They just kind of slowly. They look like they're rotting. They really. I mean, he did a great job. Great job.
The
on
classic
zombie.
story of the voodoo zombie coming from the island of Motul, where the
Motul.
breakout begins, and you know, a ghost ship appearing in New York harbor there off of Staten Island and stuff.
And the blood and guts is really good too. There's lots of blood and guts. The eye ripping scene
Classic
there.
eye ripping scene.
Yeah, and I mean, where else are you going to see a zombie fight a shark?
Yeah,
that was awesome. That is one of my all-time favorite scenes out of any movie ever. I mean, when have you ever seen that before? And it's not CGI. I don't know if it was like a well-moved rubber shark or if it was
professional shark wrestler.
I don't know, but it was pretty sweet. So. You know what I mean?
Most guys that wrestle sharks end up looking like Jimmy.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, it's I don't know.
That's a pretty kick-ass movie. So
pretty cool.
Yeah, and I think Fulci actually helped Romero on Dawn of the Dead, and then he made this movie, right? Because I think it's got 2 titles. I think one of the deals they had was that he could call it Dawn of the Dead 2. I think in Europe, and then they changed it to Zombie because both movies came out around the same time. And I don't know the whole history on it, but I know there was some conflict there, so they changed it to Zombie. So, but oh no, I know what it was. When Dawn of the Dead came out in Europe, it was called Zombie, and he released his movie, so that's why it's called Zombie 2. It's not Zombie 1. If you look on the box title, so that's what it was. It was conflicting titles. Yeah, so that's what it was. But anyways, great movie.
I'm gonna give it. It's a solid 8.
Yeah, 8.5 for me. I've been loving this movie since I was a kid.
It's a great movie.
Yep.
Check it out.
Yeah,
you will like it, and we'll continue to educate some of the older flicks because we have been doing a lot of new ones, but you know that's all part of it. So we want to get these old ones out there. You gotta, and it's a slower paced movie.
Yeah,
really, it is slower. It's not quite because I mean, if we've been watching The Walking Dead a lot lately, and we're used to these slow moving zombies in The Walking Dead, they really aren't that slow. Have you noticed that? They're kind of medium speed zombies.
Yeah.
So, but these ones are slow. It's but it's a classic flick. Make sure you check it out.
Yeah. Any horror zombie fan, this is a must. You guys got to watch.
It's got to be in your collection.
Yeah.
If it's not, you're square. All right.
Yeah.
Is that still listening? Square.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Anyways, from the Doomgoryum's dungeon. Thanks for coming out. Make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you here in the dungeon again next time.
Okay. See you guys.
Stay scared.